Well, me and the Master of Enthusiasm here welcome you again to another installment of Conversational Shaving. Isn't that right, Sarge?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, hello there, and how are you? I'm getting ready to prep my face with this PAA Tube 2.0, and I'm going to be using this razor. It is a Pearl open comb twist to open razor, non-adjustable, and in there on its first use will be one of these Statum blades sent to me by HC&C along with some things I ordered. Let's see here. Sorry, excuse me, I'm kind of fumbling about here, but here's my soap. It's going to be the CLeMafioso soap with a little chipmunk on there and some Canadian maple leaves, and let's see. Well, my brush is going to be this Simpson Trafalgar T-3 synthetic brush, and I've lathered up in this. It is the Stirling collapsible shaving bowl. I'm going to prep my face with that Tube 2.0, and I'll be back in just a moment. Well, I did prep my face with the Tube 2.0 from PAA Phoenix Artists and Accoutrements. This has charcoal in it, so if my face seems a little blacker than usual, and I opted for the mentholated kind. And I'm going to go ahead and try to get a lather started on my face here. And I hope you're all doing well out there this week, and always. And here we go. Nice lather. And I used this soap, earlier in the week and was quite impressed, especially with its scent. The performance is good, of course, too, but I've only got 3 HC&C soaps, I think. 3 or 4, is it? I think this is only the 3rd that I've gotten, but wonderful scent on this, and scent strength of about 5 out of 10, so it's right where it should be scent strength wise. And I really like, it's kind of a, I guess for lack of better words, an Italian scent, which is probably why it's called Le Mafioso. But wonderful smelling stuff here, wonderful smelling soap. Okay, I'll set those aside and wet my razor. And on the edge of my sink here, I have this. HC&C also sent me this Royal Scott towel, which is very soft and very nice. They launder these before they send them out, and very good for cleaning up excess lather spills, and I guess also for drying your face after you rinse. So let me go ahead and get started. Pass number 1 with the grain. Here we go. About 3 days worth of growth here. Oh, that blade is cutting right through the stubble. And this blade is made in India, as is this razor. Okay, did a bit of a Gillette slide there, as they call that kind of diagonal slide there. Flip the razor over and go over to the other side of the face here. Yeah, that blade is really cutting through the stubble. Like I said, it's very nice. Okay, and it's already time to rinse the razor. Well, that rinsed pretty quickly. On we go. And yes, I still have my arm in a sling, although I'm getting a lot of my range of motion back. I notice that, excuse me, when I have to change shirts or take a shower or whatever. Because then I take the sling off, you know. This is real nice. I hope this continues to be a weeper-free shave. We'll see. This blade seems to have equal bits sharpness and smoothness so far. Oh, but look, I did give myself a weeper there. Didn't even feel it. And I got lather going up my nose here. And I don't know if you can hear it, but we have some rain outside. All right. Not too bad about that little weeper, but I think it'll be okay. Okay, got another little weeper. Too bad this blade, which I was enjoying, is giving me these weepers. Oh, there's one there. Oh my goodness. This is, well, it'll be all right. I'll continue here. I'll just have to use a lighter touch, I guess. Because like I said, this blade is mowing right through the stubble. And I might have been too heavy-handed there. Yeah, pretty nice so far, except for those weepers. Using a blade I haven't used before, I'll show it to you again. One of these Statum blades on its first use from India. Pretty sharp blade. Although I am shaving over some areas, most areas twice. That may be unnecessary because I'm going to do other passes here, of course. Well, that's it for the first pass. Again, sorry about the weepers, but I'll be right back for pass number 2, across the grain. Okay, it's time to go across the grain. Here we go. I got a weeper on my neck, too. You can probably see it there bleeding through the lather. I think cold water when I rinse will probably get rid of these weepers. I'm hoping so anyway. Otherwise I'll have to dig out the alum. And as I was saying, we're getting a bit of a rain shower outside. I can hear it kind of periodically hitting something up there on the roof. Might be hitting the vent where the fan is or whatever. There's a thing to turn on a fan over there on the wall, a switch for that. In case you don't know what I'm talking about. It's like that. But I like to have that off when I'm making a video. Time to rinse. The razor's rinsing pretty quickly. Yeah, with this blade and this razor, I seem to have to use a very light touch, and I probably am needlessly, to some extent, going over the same areas twice, because this thing does, this blade does cut pretty efficiently, almost to a fault. Okay, I'll go to my neck. Wow, that one's pretty noticeable there. Going across the grain. Switch hands here. I was trying to shave until I heard no more audio feedback on this pass, but I better leave it there, and I will be right back for a third pass against the grain. Okay, let's start going against the grain. I'll start on my neck this time. The one weeper that kind of became a bleeder is still right there. The ones around my mouth, on my chin, seem to have already stopped bleeding. This lather is cool. I don't know if it has menthol in it or what, but it felt so cool on my face, like it was maybe taking care of the weepers itself with, before I even rinsed. I haven't really rinsed my face yet at all, between the passes or anything like that. Okay, rinse time on the razor. Okay. This may be the sharpest Indian blade I've ever used. Blade from India. The Statum. Okay. Yeah, except for that, everything's alright at the moment. Yeah, this blade feels alright on the face, but it's quite sharp. It may not be as sharp as a feather blade, but it's close. I'm not sure. Let me see here. I think I got another little weeper there, but I bet that'll go away. I'll be right back, and then it'll be pickup time. Okay, what time is it, Sarge? It's pickup time. Yay, pickup time, that's right. Poor Sarge, I borrowed him from his nap to do this. So, okay, Sarge, I'm sorry. Here, I'll let you out. Yeah, it's okay, buddy. You're a sport. You're a real sport. I'll be back. I'll be back. You'll be all right. Poor Sarge, I gotta quit bothering him. Okay, it's pickup time. Here we go. Crazy. How am I doing on time? Doing pretty good. The shave is going pretty quickly, but I've got to be careful. Very sharp blade. Although at the same time, I think it's a comfortable blade. Your mileage may vary. Trying to get a jump spot in these trouble spots under my ears, along the jawline there. I'm trying to be not heavy-handed because this is a very sharp blade and a rather heavy razor for a twist to open razor. Seems like it's heavier and larger than the Gillette's I own. It's a pearl razor from India, like the blade is. Let's see how I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this and go over the trouble spots one more time. Okay, and I do have weepers still here and there. Let's see. That should mow those down pretty good. Because it felt like the razor, the blade, I should say, was mostly, for the most part, going right through the stubble. Now I'm just sort of gilding the lily. Yeah, it's pretty smooth right there. I can always gild the proverbial lily a little bit better, but yeah, and that pretty much does it. That shave is done. I will be back with Mr. Towel. Well, here's our good friend, Mr. Towel. He's a little bit scratchy today because the dryer, when I washed yesterday, or late yesterday, or very, very early this morning, it wasn't working too well. So Mr. Towel was so damp that he largely air dried. I'm going to put him up here and I'm going to do some something here. I'm going to do some quick extra dry offs with this, the Royal Scott towel that was sent to me with my package from HC&C. He is so soft that I didn't want Mr. Towel to feel left out. Oh, and he even smells good too. What did they do to him? The land of anthropomorphic towels here at Conversational Shaving. The Royal Scott towel there. Okay, well, I'm going to start a brief recap and then I'll put the finishing touches on the shave. I prepped my face before I started shaving with the Tube 2.0 from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. It has charcoal in it, and this I opted for the mentholated kind. Okay. My razor has been this twist to open comb pearl razor with the black handle. And in there on its first use was a very sharp, rather smooth, but very sharp, like I said, Statum blade from India. The pearl razor is also from India. And my soap has been this HC&C Le Mafioso soap. And I really, really like it. It's got a great scent and it performs well. I lathered with the Simpson Trafalgar T-3 model synthetic brush, and this time I opted to bowl lather in the Stirling collapsible shaving bowl. And we'll set those things aside. And I think I've covered everything so far, so I'm going to prep my face, or not prep my face, I'm going to apply some of this Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel facial toner to my face. Very nice stuff. A light, very nice lavender scent. I think for the most part the weepers are gone, for the most part. Although I think I got a tiny little bit of blood on my towel. On Mr. Towel, that is. By the time I've used the Royal Scott towel, if I'm saying that correctly, I think that's called the Royal Scott, if I remember what I read about it. Yeah, that I used to put, well, just as kind of an extra thing to soak up any excess water on my face, I guess. Very comfortable towel. Comfortable, nice to use. Let me wipe my hand off here. My hands. And I'll show you that again. That's the Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel facial toner. Okay, reaching over here again, I have the CLeMafioso Aftershave. They call it Aftershave Balm. I don't know why they put balm on there. It's more like an aftershave lotion, I think. Although you could probably use this and not need to use a balm, I suppose. Oops. It's got a very narrow restrictor on it, so I'm trying to get enough of it into my hand here. Although I guess you don't need that much. But set that down there. Get that going in my hand. Get a little on the wrists. Up behind the ears, on the temples, back of the neck a little bit. Oh, that smells great. Even better than the soap, and it goes with the soap excellently. Oh, that's nice. Yes, sir. I used that the other day, but I don't remember it being as nice as it smells right now. Lovely scent on this. A little stronger than the soap, and it matches the scent of the soap. The CLeMafioso Aftershave Balm, it says on there. But I kind of grabbed the wrong thing. I was going to use the PAA Star Jelly to finish up with, but I grabbed the Mysterion Serum, which is just as good. It just has, I think, a different consistency. It seems like it's a little bit more foamy, whereas the Star Jelly is like a gel, but that's the Mysterion Serum from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. I'll get this going on my face. As I recall, this I seemed like I had to rub in a little bit more than the Star Jelly, perhaps. Well, not so much this time. I mean, a little bit, but I used too much of it before, and I had some of the foam on my face, the foam consistency of the product. Because when you use the little trigger mechanism to squirt it out into your hands, it comes out as a foam, and like I said, the Star Jelly comes out like a jelly or a gel. Hope I don't get this in my eyes. This, like the Star Jelly that I have, this is mentholated. But that's because I opted for mentholated. You can get these products, the PAA gels and this Mysterium Serum, you can get them without menthol too. So no, I didn't get any in my eyes, but I feel that menthol. It's cooling to a fault. Everything I used today was good. A couple of things were precise, I guess you could say, to a fault. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to leave you be for right now, but on behalf of myself, Sarge the cat, Mr. Towel, and whomever else may be around, peace.